London Fashion Week is back with its spring and summer lineup, but some of the spotlight for this season's glamorous festivities were stolen by activist group Extinction Rebellion, who formed protests outside major fashion events this Sunday. This Sunday, hundreds of Extinction Rebellion protesters have congregated to cause a major disruption to London Fashion Week. Campaigners are blocking bridges, stopping traffic, creating gridlocks, and stopping vital personnel from moving from show venues on the busiest day of London Fashion Week. This protest sheds light to concerns about the fashion industry, namely for the devastating ecological consequences caused by unsustainable fashion practices. As of today, fashion is said to be the second biggest polluter after oil. We spoke to the artists who designed a grass code in support of the movement about what they expect the government to do in response to the protest.
I think the government should stand down because they're not making the appropriate response. To even criticise children for going on a march on Friday, to even criticise them for being there is not acceptable. The youth are now speaking, children have a voice. Children are saying, this is our future now that you're messing with. There is not the respect, there is not the care, there is a duty of protection that governance should have over people. This is health issues, these are economic issues, these are well-being issues, and they're being neglected and they're being abused. So that needs to shift. The governance at the moment is not fit for purpose.
Extinction Rebellion is calling out the fashion industry to use its huge influence to help create a more fair and sustainable world. More and more fashion brands are responding to this issue by incorporating ethical and sustainable production methods. We spoke about consumerism and fast fashion with designer Charli Cohen, the founder of a London-based sustainable technical wear brand. What do you think about fast fashion?
I think that I'm sure there are brands out there who are going about things in a more sustainable way, but on the whole, it encourages unhealthy consumption and a lot of waste from the consumer perspective. And it also results in a lot of waste within the brands because in order to meet the price points, really, really significant quantities of product need to be produced, far more than they could ever sell. And then you're left with a ton of product that just goes into landfill. And also, again, to hit that fast fashion price point, a lot of corners tend to be cut on ethics as well, which is where you get these human abuses within the supply chain.
Even though progress has been made by the fashion industry in the last few years, MPs have said that fashion sustainability might have to be lawfully enforced in the near future.